Hey Dave, I think the first thing I've got to say is congratulations, and there's nobody that deserves it more than you do. You're truly right up there, and looking forward to seeing you overseas representing the country. What I'm interested about is where it all started.
I came here at my first fight 2015, I think it was, towards the end of the year, and then just fell in love with it. So it was like really good.
Growing up, like you were the biggest fighter on the scene, and were you always big? Were you a big baby?
I think I was pretty heavy, yeah. I remember my mum telling me I was like pretty heavy, pretty big baby. I was a lot bigger than the other kids, I guess like taller back then, but as you get older, you just kind of don't really worry about anything else, like eating wise.
So, you got brothers and sisters? Are they big as well?
I've got sisters, but a lot of my boy cousins are pretty tall as well. So,
okay, yeah. And when you're at school and you're bigger than all the other kids, does that make you a target, or does that make you feel good, or you?
Man, like in South Auckland, like everyone wants to fight the or try and pick on the biggest kid, So it's pretty.
So so you had your trials.
Growing up, quite a lot. So
yeah. Did you play sport? What sports did you play?
Majority of my life I grew up playing rugby league.
Oh, okay.
So
did you go very far in league? Did you play for your school or whatever?
I never really took it seriously. I kind of just, it was more social for me and just kind of mucked around. But it wasn't until I found fighting and then realized I don't have a team backing me up. It's just me in there.
Was that the draw? Do something on your own, not go to basketball or something like that? You wanted to do something for yourself as a fighter, just one-on-one.
I think I just wanted to try something different there. But it was like, you get in the ring and you kind of sit there and realize man, there's no one to pass the ball to, no one to help you out. You're on your own.
Yeah.
So if I don't train hard, I'm getting pretty hurt. You're getting pretty hurt in the ring.
And you've fought one of the best fighters around in Tuitupou.
In boxing, I was.
You didn't know Bam Bam back in those days.
I think we heard of him, but he wasn't in the UFC. I think he made the UFC right after we fought, but it was not a very good experience back then. Especially being just starting off with fighting. But it's a lot of people just come up and ask, "Oh, did you fight Ty?" I'm like, yeah, but man, if you saw the fight, it wasn't a very good fight.
That was right at the start of yours, and he'd had half a dozen boxing fights as well.
Yeah, he was pretty experienced about it, just to get in the ring with
and go the distance.
Yeah. Not get slipped like a lot of other fighters.
I was talking to Jason yesterday, and he was saying that he could see that you had potential really early on. And it's obvious that the bond between you, Did you know who Jason was when you come here? Did you know how good he'd been as a fighter himself?
I used to watch K1, I think it was when he used to come on TV too. So, to watch someone on TV and then you see them in real life. But it was good to meet him and see he was a very humble person. So, that's it.
Well, you're humble and you're pretty shy yourself, but you've won King in the Ring twice. That's made you pretty famous here at home, and now you're on the big stage. What's that going to feel like? You've been recognised worldwide rather than New Zealand-wide.
It's pretty. I don't know. I try not to think about it. It's pretty daunting. I guess kind of going in front of a global audience rather than a national audience like New Zealand. So, you want to fight the best, you got to have to deal with things like this, So
I know Jason talks about your all-round skills and your speed and that, and I always think you're one of the hardest kickers that I've seen. Have you got a favourite technique? What do you rely on, or what's your go-to technique?
Yeah, I really like kicking in the ring. That'll be And as soon as you land a big kick, you know, a lot of people stay away, so start running. So that'll probably be a favorite technique.
How tall's your opponent?
I'm not sure. I think I'm probably over 6 foot. But yeah, by the sounds of things, from what Jason and Colin said, he's a big hitter, and he's coming to fight. You know, pretty exciting fighter. So yeah, it's good.
Yeah, pretty aggressive apparently. I don't know. Yeah. So
Yeah.
but you like fighters coming to you.
Yeah. It'll be make a very exciting fight for both of us. So.
Have you left the study up to Jason, or do you do your own study as well, looking at your opponent?
Yeah, I just leave it up to Carwin and Jason. You know, they do all the studying and stuff like that. We just worry about getting ready for the fight, getting fit.
I know it's a big fight, but you've got ready and been the best and the toughest competition in the world, King in the Ring. It's known worldwide as being, like the groundbreaker for like the MMA fighters, the kickboxing fighters. If you can win 3 fights in a night, it makes you pretty special. So was there any different training, or did you train similar to the way you would approach the King in the Ring, or do you have a different method when there's only one 3-round fight?
Man, I just try to put in as much work as possible. So it's just focus on whatever training that Jason has planned for us.
You've fought from anywhere from like 145 up to probably what's the highest you've ever fought at?
Man, like I think the heaviest I was like 175. I think I was not a very good weight to fight. Just.
And what will you go into this one, do you think? What weight do you think you'll be?
I don't even know. I think 155, I'm pretty sure. Like,
it's a long way away, and you've got a huge flight in front of you. And Jason was saying that you've got a bit of extra leg room, and you might need it that long on a plane.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, thank you to Tuitupou for the sponsor. You know, they sponsored extra leg room for the flights, man. Shout out to Tuitupou.
Yeah. I think you really appreciate it.
Yeah, I think I owe them a shout out on Insta or something, but yeah, like man, I probably need to be a bit more vocal on social media, but I'm not even vocal in real life, so trying to get used to stuff like that, social media and stuff, things like that. So yeah.
I think Cowan was saying you might be the second New Zealand fighter to have a contract with Glory. That's something pretty special. The first one was Israel Arizona.
Oh yeah, man. If I am, then that's pretty cool, man. That's pretty honoured. So massive step up.
Well, you leave on Monday, and we wish you all the best, and I'm sure you'll do New Zealand and your gym proud.
Yeah, definitely. I'll definitely go over there and rip New Zealand with pride. Try my absolute best. And I'm looking forward to it. Thanks.
Cool, mate. Yeah. How do you think that went?
I don't know.